It's always good to be home, and these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the New Mexico Lobos taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Lobos offense will take the field first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Fresno State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Going to the run, it's McClure. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Polk. He's got enough, it'll be a first down, they've got it at the 12. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Floats it out in space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. The Lobos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And there he goes. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looking to throw on first down. Firing toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where...
Fires toward the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Touchdown, Fresno State! This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He's got the back in the middle. Tripped up for the tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking left. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's McClure. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Fresno State right back to the line. They'll run play action. On the run, still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finds his big tight end. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force them.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Tosses it back. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Polk. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Weeks. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
On first and 10 from the 38.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Back to pass on second down. Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it in the middle. It's late. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown! Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run with...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they add 6 more to the board. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Fresno State right back to the line. And he takes it in for the score. He wants to change this route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit as he throws. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's McClure. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Finds his man, it's Teray. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. First down here for the offense. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the D deny them on second and goal.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll try to slam it in. Going right back to... They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the run, it's McClure. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got
open field on the right.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They'll give it to the back. Finding open areas. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
After run, now throw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here.